Good morning again, everyone. You just saw my face a few minutes ago, and now you see my face again. But this time I'm joined with some different people from Meredith, some wonderful people. I'm here with Lauren and Ailey. They are both staff members in MC Tech Services, and they are here to give you all the information you need to know about how to navigate technology services at Meredith, because as we all know, technology has become a huge part of our education. And so the good news for you is we have an amazing tech services team that is super helpful, that have set all of us up, faculty, staff, and students up for success. So they're going to have a presentation. They'll have a Q&A box. So I'll let Lauren kind of moderate that, let her decide if she wants you guys to just hold on your questions at the end or ask them throughout the presentation, because if you have a question during the presentation, it likely will be answered at some point in the presentation. So I'll let her handle that. So I'm taking it away to you and Lauren and Ailey.
All right, thank you, Holly, and good morning, everyone, and welcome to Meredith. My name is Lauren Hickey. I am the help desk coordinator here at Meredith, and Ailey is one of our student workers. She's also a senior here. So if you ever come to the Knoll House or come by Tech Services or even call us, you'll probably interact with one of us. But we are excited to get to know you guys. And as Holly mentioned, if you guys do have any questions, feel free to use the Q&A piece of Zoom, and we'll address everything at the end. All right, but just to for some introductions, Technology Services is located at the Knoll House. We're near the back of campus, right behind BDH and in front of the softball field. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you can contact us by either coming by, you can give us a call, or you can email techsupport@meredith.edu. We also have a new support site available for the campus. If you visit meredith.freshservice.com, you can find numerous articles for you guys. So if you have questions about how to access your email or how to upload maybe an assignment for a class, we have informational articles available for you guys there. And we are also on social media. So if you're not already following us, we are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we have a student-led blog on WordPress. We do post a lot of tech tips throughout the semester, as well as some tech services / campus updates, and we do events and a couple of giveaways throughout the semester. So really fun content for students and a nice way to interact with us. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is your Meredith College accounts. These are all powered through NetID, but we'll talk a little bit about that, as well as your Meredith College email. So once you guys were admitted to Meredith, I'm going to actually give this to Ailey. I'm going to jump out right ahead though. So go ahead, Ailey.
Okay, so your NetID accounts, they're the first part of your email address before email at email.meredith.edu. They will be used on WebAdvisor, Brightspace. They let you into your Gmail account. These accounts should have been either mailed to you or emailed to you to your personal email, whatever you applied to Meredith with, and they should have your account information. The NetID part of it, as I said, was the first part of your email, and it should give you a password with it. And from there, you can go to the netid.meredith.edu and reset that original password to one that you will actually remember, rather than like letters and numbers and stuff like that. But this password does expire every 6 months. So this site, the netid.meredith.edu, you will have to go back to and change your password every 6 months. But with this as well, you can also sign up for your self-service password reset. So either if you do forget your password, you can have your own personal email attached to your account so that you can have like a backup account to send the new password to if you do need to reset, or you can just go through when it's time to reset your password, or if you just choose to, and reset it manually. And that's the way the system works, and it will work good. But yeah, okay, sorry. email address. It is a Gmail account. So when you go in and you visit email.meredith.edu, it will take you to a normal kind of Google Gmail sign in, and it will have the email at email.meredith.edu already put into the box. So all you need to put in is your net ID, the first party email, and then your net ID password, and you should be all set up. This way you can access Google Drive, Slides, all those normal things you used to accessing on a Gmail account, but now with your Meredith account.
All right, so we'll talk a little bit about some campus sites next. So as Ailey kind of mentioned, there are a lot of really quick links, if you grab that, available through your Meredith College email. So once you sign into that Gmail account, if you click on the grid icon in the top right corner of that page, usually that will be filled with your information regarding Google Drive, Gmail, kind of quick links like that, but we also have Meredith sites linked to it as well. So this does include Brightspace. It includes our Copy Shop Center. You can also find links to find your textbooks listed here and our virtual lab system called Porto. So this is one way that you can access everything that you will need for your classes and just kind of throughout your time here at Meredith. This kind of saves you time from either having to memorize a lot of different website names or having multiple bookmarks. Kind of easy access right through there. Another way to access all of your Meredith sites is going to be through My Meredith. So this is considered our portal website. You can just go to my.meredith.edu in your browser and sign in with those NetID credentials. When you click on this student button, it's going to open you up to a student homepage, which is actually personalized for you. So you'll see different links and shortcuts to various Meredith sites, including self-service and Brightspace. So you can find all sorts of links available here. And as you scroll down the page, you do even have campus links available. So that can connect you to various departments on campus, including tech services. We also have a student technology link available for you guys. This will open a new tab and even give you more personalized information regarding tech here at Meredith. So you can find your name, your net ID, and your Meredith email listed. And then as you scroll down the page, you also get even more quick links to kind of optimize your time to core systems like that Brightspace, Google Drive, NetID. But we also have all of our additional systems listed here, including things like the library, your Blue Cross and Blue Shield insurance upload, and all of our social medias, and even the downloadable software you guys will use throughout your time here. So My Meredith is just another way to kind of optimize your time and kind of get to use to some of the Meredith sites that we have. All right, on another site you guys are going to utilize a lot will be your Brightspace. This is where you'll actually find all of your coursework listed as well as your quizzes. So you'll sign into this site. You can either go to that brightspace.meredith.edu or again through that Gmail or My Meredith options and sign in with your Meredith College email. Once you get there, you'll have a homepage with more links to student services, but also any available courses to you. This will change throughout your time, so only current classes will be available. So you can find announcements for the site available and quick links for all of your courses, including we have a Brightspace learner training course. So if you're brand new to Meredith and you've never seen Brightspace before, I do recommend visiting this course just to kind of get familiar with Brightspace. It is chock full of videos that are anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes long and really give you an overview on how all of these functions and all of these pages work. Anytime that you want to go back to a course, you can just click on the home page, but you can also sign up for text and email notifications in Brightspace as well. So either again, using your Meredith email, or you can do text messages to a personal phone number. You can kind of pick and choose the types of notifications you want to receive, whether this is changes made to a class, reminders about an upcoming assignment, or even when grades are available. You can pick and choose if you want that to be an email notification or a text notification. This is a really great way to stay on top of all of your coursework, especially as things change throughout the semester. We do utilize Gmail / your emails a lot to communicate with students, and your professors will use that through Brightspace to kind of get in touch with everyone for announcements and changes. But signing up for those text or email notifications as well is just a really great tool. There is also a virtual backpack course. This kind of gets you familiar with any online courses. So if you've never taken one before, or you don't really know how Meredith will handle a hybrid or online course options, we do have a training course available in Brightspace as well, which is also just really great review. Both of the Brightspace Learner Training and Virtual Backpack are available throughout your time at Meredith. So those will never go away. So if you ever have a question, you can always look to those, or again, just reach out to tech services. All right, so we are a Google Drive or Google for Education campus. So we really recommend you guys utilizing Google Drive to your advantage. We have unlimited storage for students. So any of your Meredith College documents that you put on there, you don't have to worry about putting directly on your computer. This is allowing you to be more efficient with your computer, since you won't be clogging up your computer with a lot of documents. It's also great for collaborating with courses. So if you are meeting for a group project, you can put everything in one folder and kind of keep everything secure and organized through there. But also when you upload types of files to Google Drive, it's going to stay that way. So if you have something in Microsoft Word and you upload it to your Google Drive, it will stay a Word document unless you actually click make into a Google Doc. You can do that. So you can utilize Google Drive to your advantage. There even is a Google Drive for desktop application available. So you can download that as well, and you can reach out to tech services and we can get you guys set up with that. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about MCIS or self-service. This is one of our websites that we use on campus as well. And you'll log in by going to mcis.meredith.edu and enter in those NetID username and password credentials. Once you sign in, your homepage will look a little bit like this. You'll see you have student finance available. This is where you can make payments on your tuition and also kind of take account for any accounting questions that you have. There's tax information. So if you decide to work on campus, W-2s will be available here. There's also student planning, course catalog, and a couple of different functions available for students to take on their accounts. One thing that we do recommend is signing up for MC Alert. So as we saw last Monday, weather in North Carolina can definitely change on a dime. And signing up for MC Alert allows you to be aware of any sort of campus emergencies, closings, or delays. And you can do this by signing up for text message alerts. You can even add an additional number to this. So if you have a parent or a loved one that you would like to be aware of any sort of campus changes, they will also be sent either a text message or they'll receive a phone call or the pre-recorded message letting them know of a change. And same with an email. So for example, last Monday we had snow and a lot of rain on campus. So we had a bit of a delay. All at once, we were able to get a text message, a phone call, and an email. So depending on where you are, by signing up for all three, you're guaranteed to get the communication that you need. All right, so we'll talk a little bit about campus software that's available for you guys. As I mentioned, we are a Google Drive campus. However, we do also have Office 365, which is available for all students to download for free. This includes things like Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Access for students to download. We do utilize Zoom for any sort of online classes or online meetings. So depending on how your professors go about either doing an online class or a hybrid class, you'll just need to make sure you communicate with them what's the best way to get onto that Zoom. But we also have Avira antivirus, which is a free antivirus for anyone to download on any types of computer, from Macs to Chromebooks, Windows. It's also available for tablets and smartphones. And then there is a lot of other software we offer, such as SPSS or more major specific software. So you can find any of that on My Meredith, but we also have a virtual lab system called Aporto. This allows you to access any and all Meredith software for free online. So you won't have to download anything directly to your computer. You're going to be able to save any of your work to Aporto directly, and almost like access your Google Drive from Aporto, access your Brightspace from Aporto. It's allowing you to do anything from Adobe, Photoshop, Illustrator, or using programs like SAS or even Office 365 from any type of device. All right, so we'll talk a little bit about the Meredith Wi-Fi. We have 2 networks available to campus. We have EduRoam, so if you went to like UNC or ECU before coming to Meredith, you might be, or even NC State, you might be a little familiar with EduRoam. This is going to use those NetID credentials. This is a preferred network that we have on campus, so we recommend any primary devices that you have, you use EduRoam to connect. So this is going to be your laptops, your phones, use those to connect. And then we have the MC Alt Wi-Fi, which is considered our guest network, but also a backup network or used for connecting entertainment devices, such as tablets, or if you live on campus, maybe a smart TV. Both of the networks are secured networks, so you can use either one interchangeably, but we do just recommend for primary devices, utilizing EduRoam, and any sort of secondary or entertainment devices using that MC Alt. And the password for MC Alt is that hashtag or # Meredith with a capital M 1891. Great, and if you are going to be on campus at all this semester, you'll very likely utilize printing. We do have a new printing system available from the fall. It is called PaperCut. This is our pay for print system. And for students, you're going to download our mobility print driver. The really cool thing with PaperCut is that you can send print jobs from any sort of device. So you can put PaperCut on your laptop, you can put it on your phone, on a tablet. Any sort of device works with PaperCut. It does allow you to print in black and white and color. So when you're on campus, you can visit mobileprint.meredith.edu. This will send you the download for the Meredith PaperCut system. You'll have to enter in those NetID credentials. And then anytime that you want to send a print job to either a smaller printer, which is available in our labs or in the residence halls, you have a black and white print you can send there. Or if you want to send a color print, you would send them to any of our large copiers, both utilizing mobile print, and be able to release those jobs with your CAM card. If you have not picked up your CAM card yet, you can get one from Campus Police, and they have the printing for that available. It does cost 5 cents to print in black and white and 35 cents to print in color. So just kind of keep that in mind, depending on what you have to print. But as new students at Meredith, you do get a $5 print credit, which is good for about 100 prints in black and white. Another option, depending on what you have to do, let's say you have a project and you need to print out 100 handouts. You can contact our Print and Copy Center, which is a part of Tech Services, and you'll notice that it costs a little bit less to print through the Copy Center than it does to just print on campus. So any sort of large prints that you need to do, whether it's bulk or even posters, you can have that done at our Copy Center. They do personal prints as well. So if you have something that you want to put in your residence hall, or even just something, some sort of project that you want to have done, they're a great way to get that done on campus, and are usually competitive with surrounding areas prices, such as Kinko's. So definitely recommend utilizing them. Their hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, and you can give them a call with any questions that you have. So as I mentioned, you guys all receive a $5 print credit. This has already been preloaded onto your CAM card. But if at any point that you want to add more money to the CAM card to print, you can visit either that get.cboard or just camcard.meredith.edu. And you'll click that login option, enter in your NetID username and password, enter in some card information, and kind of select how much money you would like to add. After the $5 print credit that we've put on there, any additional money you put can actually be spent anywhere on campus. So it doesn't have to be used for just printing. Some students in the past have also put money on their CAM card to go to the dining hall if they're not already enrolled in a meal plan, or even add more money to their CAM card for the Beehive or the student cafe in Kate Center. So different ways to kind of utilize your CAM card. You also have the option to visit the accounting office, and if you bring check or cash to their office, they'll be able to add it to your account and to your CAM card directly. If you also have a loved one who would love to send or assist with the printing expense, they can visit that CAM card website, and under that parent, guardians, or others, deposit money into your student account, which would go onto your CAM card. So that about covers everything as far as what we have going on here in tech services. Feel free to contact us with any questions that you guys have. But we are hopefully planning some in-person / virtual events this spring semester for you guys. We are on social media, so feel free to give us a follow. And we also have cybersecurity training. So if you are a little bit overwhelmed or a little bit worried about online security or kind of how security in a college campus works, feel free to reach out to us and we can get you enrolled in that. But we are excited to be back on campus and seeing students. And that about covers everything we had today. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the Q&A and we'll be happy to answer them. But you can always follow us on social media and reach out to us that way, or give us a call, or even just come by the Knoll House. And I guess that about covers it, Holly.
Yeah, we have one question about meal plans included in housing and board. If not, I need a link on how to sign up for one since I haven't received any info about it.
That will probably be a question either with your Residence Life or with the dining hall itself.
Yeah, I'm going to include that email for Res Life so you can connect with them. And I'm pretty sure that you, yeah, like just connect with Residence Life and ask them your question and they'll be able to help you out for sure. Yeah. And then just so you guys know, Lauren is going to be sending me kind of a PDF, a packet of tech info that I will send on to all of you that basically is everything in this presentation. So don't worry about not being able to remember